Good morning.
Grand Rising, Grand Rising.
Grand Rising, Grand Rising.
Oh my goodness.
Or
Rashida.
advisor.
It's only me, brother. It's only me.
Glad to be.
Only you. You're a lot of person.
That's a whole lot of person right there, I tell you,
Right. You're
for
a
real, for
phenomenal
real.
woman, black woman too, Rashida.
Grand
Or
Rising, everyone. This is Babajay Dr. Onaje Muid. And today, this is 1463. So that's what, 10, 3, that's a 4, right? So 4 is a cardinal number, a grounding and stability and just recognized as being a powerful, powerful vibration. So we're in the 4 vibration, 1463. We are going to have a community conversation about the phenomenal Black woman and
Onaje,
specific. Yes.
I do have the video. So if you want me to upload it,
Oh my, oh my goodness. So, folks, there was a video that we didn't know how it could be used, and I don't know if it's pushing it to the brink of difficulty to show it. Um, s- if we were able to show the video, my administrators, how could that happen?
you could just make me a co-host. I'll just play the video and then we'll cut it after that.
Okay,
Yeah, we can.
administrators, is that possible?
Sure. Yep. So
Okay,
let's go into the
okay.
song and we'll get that for you.
Okay, so after the song, we could play that video.
Okay. Sounds good.
Wonderful.
Wake up, everybody. It's time to get up. Wake up, everybody. It's time to get up. Stay woke, stay woke, stay woke. It's time to get up. Stay woke, stay woke, stay woke. It's time to get up. We're healing, we're dealing, we're growing. Together, together, releasing. We're teaching, we're moving. Together, together, we're learning, discerning. We're striving. Together, together, we're leading, connecting, transforming. Together, together.
Grand Rising, everyone. This is Babajay Dr. Onaje Muid. It is so wonderful to be in this space, to be on the planet today. It's a wonderful day, a day that the Creator has made, and we are celebrating the life and the accomplishments and the vision and this woman, the phenomenal Black woman, Dr. Fatima Hafiz. And you see her beautiful face and that wonderful smile. She got some strong teeth. I hope she never want to bite me, boy, because I'll be bitten for sure. But she is such a phenomenal woman. And you can see this picture of her, someone touching the tree, but it's not her. No, she don't be touching no trees. She be hugging the trees. And then when she put that brace on you, it is done. So we are here to celebrate Dr. Fatima Hafiz. Today is her birthday, right? She's 71 years old, 71 times around the planet, around the sun. Yeah. So like to let folks know we're going to play a song. And then maybe you might hear John Coltrane after that in the background. But after we play this song, Phenomenal Black Woman, we're going to have a short video where she is actually talking about the importance of culture and naming ceremony, right? In terms of a rite of passage, that her son Assad was able to work his magic and make it available. So now we're going to hear the song, The Phenomenal Black Woman.
Girl, black woman, a power anthem.
You ain't never seen power like this. Black woman, built for greatness.
Let them know who they dealing with. You ain't never met a woman like me, dripping in power, dripping in queen. Every step I take, the world gotta pause, cause when I walk in, I rewrite the laws. I got gold in my skin, got fire in my soul. Move like a goddess, yeah, that's how I roll. From my hips to my crown, I don't break, I don't bend. They try to copy, but they can't comprehend. I built empires, I birthed kings. Walk through the storm, still do big things. They love my curves, they love my stance. They love my magic, it's a whole romance. You can never. I don't chase, I don't fold, I don't bow, I don't break. You can try, you can watch, but you'll never take my place. Stamp that. I'm a phenomenal black woman, built from the best. Walk with grace, move with finesse. Drip like diamond, shine like gold. If you didn't know, baby, now you know. I'm a phenomenal black woman, top tier, unmatched. When I step in, the whole world reacts. Ain't no stopping, ain't no doubt. Been that, that's word of mouth. If we've been it, they just catching up. Every shade, every hue, every tone. Melanin rich, built straight from the throne. They try to mimic, but they lack the shine. Cause what we got, it's one of a kind. Ain't no struggle that could break my stride. Ain't no limits when I set my sights. I take up space, I own my name. If you forgot, let me say it again. Oh, they heard you now. Black like honey, sweet but strong. Black like magic, been here all along. Black like history, black like grace. Black like power you can't erase. Give them chills, bestie. Make it louder, make it bigger. I'm a phenomenal black woman, built from the best. Walk with grace, move with finesse. Drip like diamond, shine like gold. If you didn't know, baby, now you know. I'm a phenomenal black woman, top tier, unmatched. When I step in, the whole world reacts. Ain't no stopping, ain't no doubt. We've been that, that's word of mouth. I don't wait, I don't beg, I don't move for less. Been sitting first class, ain't no second guess. A black woman's grace, that's a force, that's a sign. A beauty so rare, it transcends time.
Woohoo.
Woo-hoo-wee. Oh, yes, yes, yes. Happy birthday, Queen Dr. Fatima Hafiz. And now we're going to actually hear her speak about the importance of a naming ceremony. And to do that, we're going to let her son, one of her sons, Assad, share the screen because he has the video. So you might want to raise your hand so they can see where you are, Assad.
He's on the screen.
Uh-huh.
Yep. You got it, Assad? Okay, there you go.
So this was a gift from
really important.
This is a gift from Assad that he actually arranged for this shooting to take place. So he has gifted her in so many ways, and this is one of them. And now you get a chance to share that gift as well.
It's really important that children of African descent in America know about the power they have. My name is Dr. Fatima Hafiz, and I am Dr. Mom, and I am the mother of 8 children. I am an educator at heart. I call myself a facilitator of learning and growth and discovery. Western culture has denied our right to know ourselves, to be who we are, to exercise what's inside of us. There are ceremonies, practices, cultural ways of being that helped me to begin to shape how I wanted my family to grow. Studying as much as I could and making sure that kind of information was in my children's environment so they could see what it means to be, a person of African descent here in America. So it's really like knowledge and practices. My boys drum, my daughter went through rites of passage. All these are part of the cultural practices that enable us to really stay grounded, in the midst of a lot of oppression. Naming ceremony is part of the original aspects of African culture. We've had an amalgamation sort of different practices, given that we are people that came from different cultures on the continent. And so we've adopted, pieces of it and pieces that reflect who we are. We create a circle and we have the parents with the child, and we go through a process of the parents identifying who this child is.
This is Anaya Nanyoko Oku Haran, Pierce Jr. Johnny Tefe Oku.
Sharing with us what their hopes are for the child. And we have adapted and used things like numerology to help us to see what's their path like. This is the life path of a 5. You are courageous, ambitious, inquisitive, and motivated. We talk a little bit about this idea of what these spices are. Salt is a way for us to experience the different textures and tastes of life. We don't cook without salt because it brings flavor. It brings flavor to our lives. And then we have pepper. Hot pepper is like bringing the spice in life. You get in hot situations and you have like these pleasurable things, and there's always this hot space that you will occupy throughout your life. And then there is the lemon, which is the sour of life, but it also can keep you healthy. And then the last is honey, because if you stay in life long enough, the honey is the sweetness of life. It's what you've gathered through your life, and you bring this sweetness, and you can find and experience that sweetness all through life. But there's a place when you get to that wise place where you realize that the sweetness of life is actually what we want to really keep. People always want the sweetness, but all those other things come with it. We ask the parents that they take on whatever that spice is in the moment, and then we ask the community, now you take this, because we're holding this space for this child all together. And so we are experiencing this with our children the way that they will have to experience life. We do a whispering where we whisper life to the child. Everybody in the village has to whisper. We have the community to select a virtue, select something that they can offer to the child throughout their life. So they would say to the child, whisper in the child's ear, their name, like my name is Fatima, and you are what your name is, and I am bringing you love, or I'm bringing you joy, or I'm bringing you loyalty, I'm bringing you whatever part that they've chosen. After that, we celebrate them. Naming is a powerful way of welcoming children into the world, speaking life into them from an early age so that they can come to know that they're loved and that there is a greatness in them and they have something to contribute to humanity. We have the power to change the world. We have the power to change our conditions. We have the power to choose what it is that we want to experience and want our children to experience in life.
So,
Wow.
Ooh, wow.
Beautiful.
So amazing.
Beautiful, beautiful.
yeah, and that's just like a snippet of what this woman is. Yeah, that's just a snippet. And
I need to do a naming ceremony for myself to get all the wisdom.
yeah,
I'm
indeed.
serious.
We have a few of her children here. I don't know if all 8 of them are here, but we're going to start in the beginning, and that's with the oldest one, Sakina. So I like Sakina to lead us with her birthday wish that she wants to extend to her mother. So if you could spotlight Sakina, and then we'll go down the order of births who came first, and she was the first one to come through this vessel. I mean, think about it, delivering 8 children. What? Yeah, that's who this one. That's why they call her Mama. Um, so Sakina, would you like to wish your mother a happy birthday?
And I'm trying to unmute you. So let
Hi,
me. Oh, there
Grand
you are.
Rising. Yes, I'm here. Hi. I didn't really prepare anything, but I really don't need to. It's my mother. Um, I wanted to say that I am so eternally blessed and grateful to have you as my mother. I am glad that you're still here to experience the life that you brought forth and how it keeps giving with grandchildren and, of course, eventually great grandchildren. I, everything that I feel like I am is because you are. And as I'm on my way into the plantation, I just want to let you know that thank you and that I love you. And, happy solar return, and here's to many more in health, wealth, and happiness.
That's beautiful. I wish you could be on screen, but you might be driving, so that would prevent that.
Yeah, I
Uh,
am, but I'll show my face.
okay,
Hi.
okay.
I don't know if you can see me.
Edmund, can you put her face on the screen? Oh, yes, yeah, there she is. Oh, yeah. Hi, Sakina, Sakina. Oh, thank you. Is Man here? Was Man able to make it, or he's at work?
I think he's at work, but he works like almost through the night. He might not be on here. He did get the message. I sent it to everyone.
Mhm. Can you say something about him? What do you think Man would say if he was here? What would he say? That's the second physical manifestation.
Um, man, I think man would just say, it's my mother, and happy birthday. He says so much in just little words. Yeah, I can't really speak for him, but yeah, I'm sure that if he was woke, he probably would be on. If he knows how to even work this thing, because he's he doesn't do that too well as far as getting on the phone and
Sakina,
and video stuff. Yes.
Sakina, this is Danielle. Someone just asked,
Hey, Danny,
how did man get his name?
his nickname.
Yeah.
I honestly don't know. I mean, I've always just known it as man. I didn't, when I was little, I called them jams because I thought, I didn't know how to pronounce the E, so I called them jams. But man, I think he, I think he might have been named from my grandfather, my father's father. He gave us all nicknames.
Uh-huh.
Mhm.
Yeah, and he named a man. Honestly, if mommy on, because mommy might know. It
No,
might be because
she's sleeping.
oh,
Well,
well, see, I thought she was gonna be here.
she'll
Oh,
get a
she'll get
copy
this.
she'll get a copy of the tape.
Oh, okay. I think it was because man. when he was little, he had this look like his hair, the way his hair was, and he just looked like he came out, with a haircut. Like it was shaped up and everything. And he was just like this little man, even though he had a baby face. He just he just looked like a little man. And I think that's pretty much where it came from. I mean, I had an uncle named Kid, so I guess why not brother named Man? I don't know. I'm making that up. I don't know.
I love you all have your own naming ceremonies before the naming ceremonies.
Yeah, I don't know what that is. But yeah. But if he was here, he would say, happy birthday and that he loves her.
Tiffany
So
has her
Okay,
hand up. You
so
have a question for the family, Tiff?
Oh, I did put my hand up accidentally on purpose, I guess you would say. It's making me think of in my family, there are people who do not use their government names. I have a cousin. He's got to be about 45 years old. He's been called Chino since he came out the womb. And his sister, he's a twin, she's been Chi Chi. They're 48 years old, grown people, they're Chino, they're Chi Chi. If you They go by their preferred name. Like we had preferred names before it was a political thing, right? And it was really one of those things like, how did this baby get this name? How did you get this name? It's like, I don't know. I've just been called this my whole life. And then it does come down to something as simple as, well, when I was a baby, they said I looked like I was here before. I had a grown man face and it became man, and then it got turned to man. And I really love that about us. And it was very much similar as Shan said, that we had these naming ceremonies without realizing we were having these naming ceremonies. You look at a baby, and regardless of what the name on the paperwork is, you like, and that baby's name is this. And then that's what the child goes through life as. And I would just want to add that I have a 7-year-old grandson. His name is Legend. He lives up to this name in every shape, fashion, and form. But he has really been asking me about, he wants to change his name. And I'm like, well, what do you want to change your name to? And he said he doesn't know. And this is making me think like, this is a 7-year-old who wants to be called something different, and maybe I should really take this into consideration and not put this as that this is just a child talking child, and he wants to be something else in this world. And I'm into this now. Thank you. I always know there's a reason why I'm on the days I'm on. I'm complete.
wonderful. So Sakina, who's so man's not here. So who's next? Is
Danny,
okay.
Danielle. Mhm.
So you want to pass it on to your sister, to your little
I'm
sister?
passing it on to my beautiful little sister, my sis, Danny.
Good
And I'm
morning. I'm gonna keep it rather brief because I am on the plantation. But honestly, everything Sakina said, it yeah, almost brought a tear to my eye because I feel the exact same way. I just want to wish her happy birthday. I'm just so proud and honored that I get to witness her evolution over the years. Kind of like growing up with her and watching her shift and become this amazing and still growing. So that gives me the autonomy and the okay to say, yes, we are not done. We're forever evolving, ever growing. And I'm just so proud of her and just her light. So I love her so much. But thank you
I love
guys.
that.
Thank
Yeah,
you so much. You
that was
know,
beautiful, Danny.
she has. I mean, all her children have a story to tell, but Danielle has one where her father took her to California. And this woman didn't even know where she was going. How you go to California and don't even know where you're going and find your child? How do you do something like that? But she had to go all the way to California, and she went, got her daughter, and brought her all the way back. Now, when she got her back, she didn't know that she had to send it to her grandmother. To Fatima had to send it to her mother's house because she was a teenager and she was doing what teenagers do, get crazy and shit. So she had to go get her, but she could send her someplace else. Not,
Yeah, but that was later. That was later.
I
When
know
she
that
was
was much later.
yeah,
Yeah,
when she was younger, my mother took that drive. She was only maybe 23 years old, and drove across this country. straight to go get her child, and she did. And I was there.
I said motherly
Me and my
instincts. She didn't need a GPS.
no, she
She had the
didn't.
mama. She had the mama
Right.
GPS.
No, she didn't. She drove. She took that trek, and me and my brother in tow, and she went and got the baby because that she was the baby at the time. Yes, she did.
You looking
And
good over there,
sometimes we,
guy.
yeah, well, I mean, sometimes we know what you know we know what our children need when they need it, and even though she went to go see, be with grandma for a little while, much later, like years later, it was what Danielle needed at that time, and so
Hmm.
that's why we are still, eternally grateful for the choices that she has made, and when she watches this, she'll understand that even though, we may not always agree, or maybe we may not, feel like it was the best, when you look back, it's always the best. So
Indeed.
Absolutely.
So Danielle, who's next? Who you passing on to?
It's actually Assad would be next, but I'm
no,
not
Todd
sure if he's
Todd
on.
is on here. Todd
Oh
Taj.
no,
Todd just
Taj. I'm sorry,
yeah,
Taj and then
Todd.
Assad. Yep. So I'm passing it on to Taj if he's on here. Love you
Yeah,
guys. I gotta go. I had a meeting in a little
Thank
minute.
you.
All
Thank
thank
you
right.
you.
so
Love
much,
you too.
Danielle.
Thank you.
Love you.
Love you too.
Me too.
Yeah, great rising.
Can you come on screen,
Rising.
Taj?
Am I on camera?
Yeah, beautiful.
Hey, well, here I'm Taj, um, the
Hey,
middle
Todd.
child. Hello, hello. What I would say to my mom is, well, what I'm gonna say, happy birthday. I'm grateful for you. You know, you did what you did everything you can to raise some amazing children. Um, I love you. I'm grateful. I'm appreciative. Just amazed at everything that you are, and amazed at everything you're still becoming, and amazed at everything you taught me of how to be who I am too. So, just ecstatic, grateful, happy, lovable, and just amazed at you. So I just wanted to say happy birthday, and I'm grateful, beyond grateful for you.
When I said each child has a special story, well, yeah. hmm Actually, his mother and her daughter Danielle delivered Taj. That's how he came in the world, right? At her home, right? Didn't even get to the hospital. So yeah, everybody got a special story. So Taj, who's next? Who you passing on to?
I'm passing it on to my brother, my not my twin, but my brother Assad. So I'm gonna pass it on to him next. He's like we 1 year apart, so we grew up doing everything together, still now. So I'm gonna pass it over to him.
All right, so give me oh, the video is on. Okay. Um, Taj.
Grand Risings aside.
Grand Rising. Grand Rising. I'm really surprised you got us all on here at 7 a.m. in the morning. I'm really surprised about that. Really. I was not expecting that. I wasn't even expecting me to be up on there. But I'll just quickly just say um that I'm so incredibly proud of you, watching you take bold, imperfect action to create a legacy that's even greater and more enduring is truly inspiring. After raising all eight of us, you're building a whole new life in the business world. My favorite memory of my birthday last year was riding jet skis with you and my siblings and watching you take on that wave and even popping a wheelie on that water. So, you show us all what's possible, and I appreciate that so much. And as children, we may not always listen to what you say, but we always watch what you do. So, thank you for being an incredible example of resilience and hunger for life, and for consistently becoming the greatest version of who you are.
That's beautiful aside.
Sakina, did you talk to Imani?
I wasn't able to speak to her. I did send it to her WhatsApp. So I don't even know what time it is there in Africa. But Yeah,
Yeah, Africa
if
is
she
5
was
hours
here,
ahead. So
so she is woke. I don't know. Yeah, I don't know if she was able to get on.
Yeah, she may not have looked on. It all depends on the Wi-Fi or if she got the message.
Yeah, depending on the Wi-Fi, exactly. So real quick, if she was here, she'd be like, yeah, happy birthday, mom. Okay, because she's moving a million miles a minute. So and yeah, and okay, see you soon, and that will be it.
Yeah.
So okay, and then after
So
mommy comes.
What number are
it's
we
on.
on the Babajay?
and
I'm
then
number 7.
7, okay.
Yeah. So my name is Nzinga, and I am the 7th child. Here with my daughter Trinity and son Tyshawn, and we just want to say happy birthday to you, mommy, because you started all of this. If it wasn't for you, there would be not me, there wouldn't be any of my siblings, not even Trinity. And I just want to thank you for the the zeal and the push and the pace that you set for us and for me on this journey of life, showing that there are many ways to grow. You raised us as children, and then you continue to show the growth that is possible into your adult years and beyond. And I want to thank you for that because it means life just keeps going and it gets sweeter. And so I appreciate you. I love you. And just going to say that standing out here at the garden because this is what you instilled in me and us as children to touch the ground and be connected, not just connected to each other, but connected to the earth. And I'm like dedicating this to you because if it wasn't for you, I would not be growing the food and the plants here in our yard. So, yeah, dedicating this to you. I love you.
And Zinga, also, please, I don't think your brother Anu is here. Can you speak for your brother?
Speak into her. Yeah, Anu's not here. So, I would say, so Anu is the 8th child, the baby of the family. But he's a grown man. He's 34 years old, 33, 34. And, you know how much he loves you and it's a continuous just work and labor to be in relation with anyone, let alone your children and your family. And I'm sure he is grateful. If he was on here, he would say, I love you, mommy, and happy birthday.
Yep. And that he is grateful and appreciative of mine. So yeah.
Indeed. And he blessed us with recently
that's all of us.
Almost.
That's all of us.
He Anu blessed us with a new baby boy, well as his wife, his partner did recently. So we're celebrating a continuation, right? And also Fatima collects children. She has another children. And she's I don't know where she would fit in the order somewhere, but Mehedet is on, and she is on from California. This is her other adopted daughter.
Seattle.
And she got a whole bunch of them, but this is one of them. So Mehedet, you want to say something to your extended family, mama?
Yes, and to all my brothers and sisters, some of them I have not met, some of you that I met, I miss you so much. Nzinga, you're gonna make me cry. I love you. I want to say to Mama, I have a song for her, but I first want to say, and that's a sound of celebration and rejoicing that we do at a birth of someone, and we continue to do it. So I send my elilta to you, Mama, and to Baba.
Can you come on screen? Can you come on screen so we can see you?
How do I do that?
You have to turn your camera on.
I did. Oh,
Okay.
maybe my daughter did something.
Says your video is on, but we just can't see you.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
My daughter did something.
Kids are good for changing settings.
How about now?
There you go.
Yeah.
There you go.
Okay.
There you are.
Okay, so I met Baba in 2005 in New Orleans at the National Black Social Workers Conference, and I was 1 month away from graduating with my MSW, and Baba adopted me on the spot, and I adopted him because I had an emotional break open. I used to say breakdown, but Baba reminded me I broke open, meaning that all the things that I was feeling and didn't have words for as an African child, as a child who was experiencing the atrocity and the resilience and the resistance of my people, I got the words and was able to then release, and then at the same time claim my place. And ever since then, we've been family, and the family continues to grow. I met Mama. I think, well, in 2021, I took my family and we attended Baba's graduation in Philadelphia. And I got to spend time with both Baba and Mama and met some of my siblings, her children. And I'm wearing my my Natsala right now, and because I'm on my way, I was actually on my way to my morning prayer, which starts at 5. And I've been up since 1 because I was looking forward to this and I didn't want to miss it. So aside, some of us have gotten up earlier. Anyways, I'm wearing this because in my reclaiming parts of my spiritual practice as Tawahado, Mama has walked with me, literally. I would call her sometimes on my way to the temple or on my way back and talk to her on the phone. And she has brought me along a long, long way. And Zinga, when you were talking about the gardening and putting your hands, in the soil and connecting, and how she has modeled and gifted you that. I've been cultivating a community garden for the last 5 years, and it's been really frustrating. And sometimes I wanted to give up because there were so many barriers to creating an urban gardening, farming community garden for Black children and families. And Mama was always there to talk me through. So I thank you for sharing that, and I resonate with that. I can talk about her for all day. But I just want to say that, the more I get to learn about her, the more I realize how much of my mom she is. I was raised, my biological mother was a natural healer, a farmer, herbalist, midwife. My dad was a chief. So in Baba and Mama, I have found that family again, because when we got here, I saw my parents go through so much dehumanization and negating of who they are. And with Baba and Mama Fatima, I am finding that restorative, vast and infinite resilience and wisdom and grace. So I am eternally grateful for you, Mama, and I want to say happy birthday. The song is from my childhood, from the liberation movement, and it's one of my favorites. And it's using the metaphor of a bird, and how a bird, regardless of what's going on in the world, finds a nest, builds a nest, lays her eggs, cultivates her children, and fights to protect and sustain them. So That's the song that I have for Mama. It's in Tigrinya, and it goes like this. وفي براري براري من قفقفت كإنا تريري نسا زيفتو أم بيتا بريري مستك خسلام كتنبري عفايا عفوين غيا سريحة أبقى ذات النبر نقوحو جاجحة أبقى وقعدا عفوي مستنسأت ملختا تحلف بمغاله جغو دبلت ندقوس تبارا برواقي حيو تنسون دبلت.
Oh my goodness.
That was
My
so
other
beautiful.
daughter,
Beautiful.
um, I live in a blended family, and you can see this is blended family like to the nth degree, right? We be blending all kind of folks, even from way back when, from Eritrea, from Africa. And I think that's the life that Fatima has lived, right? She's lived a life of family, you know. And if you act right, you can be part of the family. So I guess I must have acted a little bit righteous, and now I'm part of the family too. And of course, when I come, I bring my children as well. I bring Headed with me. I bring her husband, my other son with me. And it's so wonderful to be in this life with you. Um, and I'm so glad that you were able to be on, with all the responsibilities. She's a wife, she's a mother, she's a community person who's doing all kind of work, and she has her spiritual practices to go to. So, daughter, thank you so much for coming and being the bridge, back home, being the bridge back home to the motherland. And now I would like to open up the floor for those of you who know Dr. Fatima Hafiz and give you an opportunity to say a happy birthday to her. So anyone in the audience who knows her, who's worked with her, and you like to say something, please come on and extend your happy birthday wishes to this phenomenal Black woman. Phenomenal.
Teresa?
Yes, I had the opportunity the other day to see her creation that she created with the app, and it was really such a beautiful conversation to see how everyone was honoring her and honoring what she was doing. And I'm just excited, to be working, with them, because it reminded me of advocacy when I was an advocate, in my 30s, and to see all the stuff that she's doing, and it's just a sense of pride to see such an awesome Black woman, how beautiful that she is in her spirit as well as her outside, and just to hear her kids honor her is such a beautiful thing. And so it's a blessing, it's like just honor. I tell people, like, my son transitioned next month to be 2 years. And so while you have your kids here, just honor them, just loving them, because once they gone, they're gone. And so even your parents, like, once they're gone, they're gone. So it's just beautiful, to see that she had 8 kids and how much they honor her. It just encouraged me, as a mother and as a grandmother and a great grandmother, to look ways to live up to some of the thing as a phenomenal Black woman. And I love that song, Barbara. And Barbara, we was at a men's event, and Barbara, just grasped me like I was he talked to me like I thought he was my grandfather, because he embraced me like my grandfather. So they do have that sense of family, and how, they would just embrace you. And I've just been impressed, by who they are and how they show up since I met them on War. And I'm so glad to be here and be alive, to experience this beautiful experience. And I love y'all.
Thank you, granddaughter Teresa. Thank you. You reminded me of another wonderful thing that Fatima did, and that is when her mother was ill, she went to Texas, cleaned out all her storages, concluded all her business, and brought her back here to live with us. We live in a small town called Lansdowne, which is right next to Philadelphia. And Fatima, her mother, hadn't always been like really tight. Sometimes she didn't even know how to find her where she was. But the fact that she put all that aside, went down there, got her mother, brought her back here, and allowed her mother to experience her grandchildren, right? Her children and her grandchildren, was just phenomenal. And I had a chance to witness that. And this is really my witnessing of a wonderful woman, an incredible family, all her children, and I've been blessed, by being in this woman's life, enhanced. What's the song go? Let me upgrade you. Beyonce, right? Yeah, you come into her life, she gonna be upgrading you. Whatever it is, she got something for you. But to see her go and get her mother and bring her back in, I mean, it was some work. It was some hard work. And then she actually made a transition while she was here in Philadelphia, which was a beautiful thing because we know that this cycle of life will have the transition, right? I don't believe in death. I don't think death really exists. I said transition. So when you talked about, you mentioned mother, it just sparked that memory, and there's so many memories. So I know her children probably need to go to work or and other stuff. Let me also say this: Nzinga is a real estate mogul. So if any of you want to invest and be taught by someone who is doing the do, not just talking. I ain't talking about just talking. I'm talking about doing the do. If you want to get involved with a real estate investing, you would want to be in touch with Nzinga as well. And all of our children have different enterprises, different businesses, that they do. So they have to put a website together to show you all that's being offered. So that's my charge to them, my extended family, children through my wife. So all to the children, anything else you want to say before? Yeah, I mean, you can stay, but for those of you who have to leave, I wanted to give you one more chance to say anything that you might have forgot or something that you wanted to add to what you said already. Okay,
I just
since I
wanted to
don't hear
say,
anything.
I wanted to say thank you for everybody getting on the call and showing the love and being here uh to wish my mom a happy birthday and everything like that. So I just really grateful for y'all too. Thank you for Onaje for putting this together and just
It wasn't even me. It wasn't divine order because I wasn't scheduled to do this. And that brings up the point that one of the Wolf family members, I forget her name, but she lost her mother made her transition, so she wasn't able to come.
Athenia, her
And I thought,
mother-in-law.
huh?
Athenia, her mother-in-law.
Okay, Athenia and her mother-in-law. Do you know her name?
Athenia, I dropped it in the chat. Isabel Melita Puzzi Rodney. You see it there?
Can everybody say that name, please? Isabel.
Isabel Melita
Malika
Puzzi Rodney.
Ozzy Rodney.
Malika Posey Rodney.
Rodney.
And we wish her well on her transition into the spirit world. We pray that the ancestors receive her and she goes on to continue her transformation in life. Yeah, it was because of this woman that created this open, this space, and it happened to coincide with Fatima's birthday. And I said, okay, what am I going to do? What am I going to say? And it was very clear that this was her gift. Mama Isabel gave us this gift of this space, right? Space is a gift. Like life is a gift. When you have space, it's a gift, and we want to acknowledge, and we want to cherish that gift, and we want to acknowledge and cherish Mama Isabel Rodney and wish her well in her transition. I'd like to now open up the floor to anyone else who would want to say something um, about Dr. Fatima Hafiz. However way you met her, spoke to her, know of her work, anything that you'd want to say to her on her birthday, please take this time to do that.
I'll
Okay,
share.
okay. Yes, who's calling? Who's speaking?
This is Chantel. Your admin
Chantel,
for the
okay.
day. Yeah. Can y'all hear me?
Chantel, you want to come on screen, please, if you don't mind?
I can't right now. Not a good
Okay,
look right
no
now.
problem.
But I wanted to just share Dr. Fatima's amazing spirit and her beautiful smile and beautiful head of gray hair and just the wisdom that's in that, the years that's in that, and evolution in that. And she shares her story of having 8 kids and I believe being a high school dropout. And is that correct? And then
Yeah,
also going to
yeah.
get her doctorate. It's
Well,
just
don't Don't forget the part she had to go to reform school.
Yes, yes. So she
Don't
shared that as
forget that
well.
part.
Yes, the revolutionary woman at that time, and rebellious, and we said wild in this space, a woman intuitively leading by design, right? And so a wild woman in that sense, and being revolutionary and overcoming so many obstacles and changing the trajectory of her life. And I love this example of a phenomenal woman that she is, and I love the example of Black love that you two are and how you honor her, and not just on today. Like you always pick her up, you're always shouting her out, you're always pushing forward whatever she's doing. And thank you for being an example of a Black man honoring his Black queen as well. But I love her spirit, her resiliency, her laughter, and ability to share her gifts with the world, and her in her curiosity. So she wants to like learn how to do Zoom, and she wants to do better. She wants to get tech skills. So she's always evolving and asking questions. And I love that about her. And I'm complete.
Thank you. Thank you so much. Veronica, I'd like to welcome you into this space. If you can come on screen so she can see who you are, that will be appreciated as well when she
I'm
finally
going to come
sees
on
this.
screen even though I wasn't prepared, but I will. And I read from Proverbs 31. I start at verse 25. She is clothed with strength and dignity, and she laughs without fear of the future. When she speaks, her words are wise, and she gives interaction with kindness. She carefully watches everything in her household and suffers nothing from laziness. Her children stand and bless her. Her husband praises her. There are many virtues and capable women in the world, but you surpass them all. Charm is deceptive and beauty does not last, but a woman who fears the Lord will be greatly praised. Reward her for all she has done, and let her deeds publicly declare her praise. And so I wish you happy birthday and God bless you. And I'm complete.
Oh, Veronica.
That was powerful.
That was Psalms. What's the numbers?
That
It's
was Proverbs.
Proverbs 31, and that's it's for women, and it's Kim Lamuel. He spoke of his wife in that way.
It was 25 to 31.
Yes, that was the back of it of the psalm. Yeah, and she exemplified that. Just listening to her children this morning um, made me think of the virtuous woman. Thank you, Rachel.
Yeah, that was so accurate
Thank
and
you for that.
wow. Can you read it one more time? I need to hear that again. Can you read it one more time, please? Veronica, you still there?
I closed my phone and
Oh,
I
okay.
I actually was looking for my Bible on the shelf, which is the African American Women's Bible.
Mm-hmm.
Um,
I haven't even heard of that one. Wow.
yeah, and I couldn't find it right away. And
Okay.
instead of reading it, I'm going to say that all she okay, I found it right now. 25. Strength and honor are her clothing, and she shall rejoice in times to come. This is another um, part of it. She opens her mouth with wisdom, and in her tongue is the law of kindness. She looketh well to the ways of her household, and catch not the bread of idleness. Her children arise up and call her blessed. Her husband also, and he praises her. Many daughters have done virtuously, but she excelleth them all. Favor is deceitful, and beauty is vain. But a woman that feareth the Lord, she shall be praised. Give her of the fruit and of her hands, and let her own works praise her in the gates. And so she's praised wherever she goes because she is a virtuous woman. And whenever I listen to her on Woo, that's what I see. I'm complete.
Oh my goodness. Oh, that is exclamation mark for sure. Thank you so very much for that. And I see Sweetness, she has her hand up.
Grand Rising, beloved.
Grand Rising, my dear sister.
The energy can be felt in all my senses right now. And who would not want to be revered as that Proverbs 31 woman? Who would not want to be, is what I think of. And for you to show up today in this particular time to honor such a beautiful being and soul that God allowed you to attach yourself to. This is so glorious. This is pure glory. I don't remember the first time I encountered. No, there you go. Look at spirit. Let me say this first. So in Proverbs 31, in the beginning of it, the words of King Lemuel, an oracle that his mother taught him. What are you doing, my son? What are you doing, son of my womb? What are you doing, son of my vows? Do not give your strength to women, your ways to those who destroy kings. It is not for kings, O Lemuel. It is not for kings to drink wine, or for rulers to take strong drink, lest they drink and forget what has been decreed. That's part of the beginning of Proverbs 31. So as Veronica so poignantly shared the end of Proverbs, which is a blessing to us all, I just remember when I encountered you and your wife for the first time. We were in upper New York, where it was a celebration. Jeffries. What's that brother's Jeffries? He's a
It's Leonard Jeffries.
Yes.
Leonard Jeff, or are you talking about the
Akeem?
healer,
No,
Jeff
Leonard.
Nobles? Jeff Nobles.
Nobles, I
No,
think.
Leonard Jeffries.
Oh, Leonard Jeffries. Oh, okay.
There was an event, and Dr. Moody Shepherd. I accompanied her to this event. She
Excuse me for 1 second. I'm sorry. Those who are on Facebook and have to leave at 8 o'clock, we'd like to thank you for coming. Wish that you could stay longer, but we want to acknowledge you. Or anyone else who has to leave at 8 o'clock, we'd like to send you off with a great, thank you for attending and being a part of this auspicious occasion. Thank you, and sorry for the interruption, but I'll go back to you, Sweetness.
Yes, all praise to God. So, yes, I'm at this event. So imagine, because we tend to um, judge people by their appearance. Yes, and so I know you, Onaje, because you was my husband's supervisor at Phoenix House, right? So I know you. And so then at this event, I'm with Moody Shepherd, who was at that time the dean at New York Theological Seminary. Yes, do you know her? Okay. So we're all at this event, and so your wife was there, and so I was approaching you um and making an attempt to be appropriate, right? So I know you, but I don't know your wife yet. And so she was there with you, and you guys were looking so regal. I'm saying that intentionally on purpose. Yes. So certain things draw us to people. Yes, not just our energy, but our perception through our eyes. And so when I met her, she was gracious. We just met. She embraced me, and I was sharing with you how ill my husband was, and requested your prayers and your presence in our life at the time. And then fast forward to the Wake Up Everybody, um, your wife, I encountered your wife and had opportunity to speak with her over WhatsApp. And we had beautiful spiritual time together. And let me say that during that time, I was consciously making effort to show up with women in a more effective and profound way. And so through my encounter with your beautiful, lovely, strong, educated wife, I've been expanded into the woman that can be revered by her children in Proverbs 31, and her inviting me into her consciousness and trusting me with thoughts and ideas and personal statements. So I love her. I love her, and not from afar. I love her from the space of love. And with that, I'm complete. Thank you for sharing her with us today.
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Meredith?
Well, now I'm inspired to share a poem that I wrote a couple of years ago for Mama. Um, and it was as a result of being in a psychodrama training with her and feeling like I'm always held and heard and seen by her. So it's called I Put My Hands on Your Shoulders. I put my hands on your shoulders, knowing I am safe to be honest and vulnerable with you. You wisely invite the story that no one else seems to notice, let alone see. You listen with a heart full of compassion and a soul with overflowing intelligence. You guide with words full of wisdom and grace, taking time to remind me life is not a race. You challenge me in the most gentle and firm ways, reminding me of the fire in my soul, the fire of my faith. My faith in my ancestors who modeled intelligence, integrity, living behind blueprints of excellence for the whole of humanity. My faith in our present moment of co creating and transformation. My faith in our tomorrow, our children, and in the yet unborn. My faith in our potential to help humanity win. I choose you to be my witness and my company. Written September 17th, 2023.
Oh my goodness. That's so beautiful. That's so
Beautiful.
beautiful. Wow.
That
So
was
my daughter
beautiful.
Meredith, she is a multi genius. She speaks 7, 8 languages. She's a poet. She dances. She sings. Listen, you name it, she does it.
We're
Well,
not
not
talking
just
about me.
does
We're
it.
not talking about me.
Yeah, we talking about you. We talking about you, girl. Yeah, yeah. And we're going to be doing some artistic, as you know, I'm a drummer. Maybe you don't know, but anyway, I'm a drummer. And so we're going to be doing some things in the future. I want to right now give us some time to reflect on all what we've experienced. And the way I want to do that is to have John Coltrane, whose birthday is today, and he has written a song, many. One is called Equinox, which is we're in Equinox as well. So we're going to use that. I'll also say this. In 2017, Dr. Fatima, myself, and a few other people, Brother Lenny, Sister Hilda, who's a Palestinian, we put together this program for Dr. Randy Weston, ancestor, and up in the brochure. And oh man, was that a phenomenal situation. Um, so I'm calling in the spirit of Randy Weston into this space as well. And he graciously agreed to come and play. Part of his life was actually living in the brochure. He raised some of his children there. And for him to go back after all those years was something that he did. And that is to say, sometimes things come to us and it's a way of sometimes people don't say what they want out loud, but it goes in the ether and it comes to you and it becomes your responsibility to bring it forward. And we had the wonderful opportunity and blessing and responsibility to bring something which he didn't say publicly, but it was in his heart for it to happen, and it happened, and we brought that into existence. Incredible. I'm trying to doctor the tape of it. So those of you who'd want to actually hear that from which was recorded, hopefully sometime in the future could do that. But it was on her birthday that actually event took place. It was on the 23rd of September, I think it was 2017. And of course, we've been walking this path for about 44 years. So there's so many memories that we can talk about. Um, I will say this, when people say, "How did y'all meet?" Well, I went to um, New Jersey Black Issues Conference in Newark, New Jersey, where she part of her life where she was raised and raised some of her children. And I looked across the room and saw this beautiful woman. I'm like, "Whoa!" And then she opened her mouth. I was done. I mean, the intelligence. Now I don't remember exactly what she said, but I know what she said was enough. Between her beauty and her intelligence was enough for me to go and get her phone number, right? So she was gracious enough to give it to me, right? So we've experienced much in our life, and now to see her at the pinnacle, through all the ups and downs, getting her. Because when I met her, she was in school studying for her bachelor's degree in political science at Seton Hall University. And part of her internship was with the United Nations. And at the same time, I was starting to do United Nations work through one of Malcolm X's friends, Dr. Clyde, and I was starting to do UN work as well. So over the years, we have done that. We have done work in the United Nations, raising the question of self-determination, raising the question of our right to development, right? Raising the question of reparations. And she and I are, in fact, working with NCOBRA, the National Coalition of Blacks for Reparations. We have a series that's taking place called Year to Heal, and all of you are invited to that as well. I'll put my email in the chat, and you can, while you responding to it, I'll send you back the invitations to our next program, which will be I think next Friday, October 3rd. But this woman has you name it, and she's done it. It's not too many things that she hasn't done and done well, done with excellence. And we live in this little house here in Lansdowne. In the back is the trees and stuff. It's just a wonderful life that I'm living in. I'm so privileged and blessed. So right now, I'd like to play Equinox by John Coltrane and wish him a happy birthday. Wish George Jackson a happy birthday. And it was certainly others who I can't remember right now, but those two come to mind. So can we play Equinox? And if you can put Fatima's picture up as we continue to wish her well during this Equinox period that we're going through.
One second.
This message is brought to you by Apple Card. Get 3% daily cash back.
Sorry about that. Hold on a second.
I will say that she is a very spiritual person, and to have the Proverbs read, you know, her belief in God, her faith in God is foundational. You know, very very strong spiritual woman in her faith and in the Creator, and it shows in so many different ways. So if one would say, who is she? She's a spiritual woman, you know, giving love, giving laughter, giving direction, uh, dignity, and compassion. Yes, Teresa.
I wanted to share during that time, there was a lot of women at the event that we were there last week. And also she's having another event today, either at 12 o'clock and 7 o'clock. I don't know if people who registered, but she's having another event to talk about her new app. And there was a lot of women that were had babies at 16 and young women. And to see it just gave me, not saying for anyone to go have a baby at 16, but it just gave me so much hope, to see that how much like having a baby at 16 does not stop you from living a life and creating, beautiful, beautiful lifestyle. And so to see that, she was a teen mother and look all what she did, to become this awesome woman that she become, but it started when she was a teenager. And so she didn't and she might have went through some stuff. I know I went through a lot of stuff. When I had my son, I was I felt like, like I felt like he was a curse. I'm be honest with you, because he was so hyper. And I'm 16 having a baby that was like hyper. He never slept, but thank God for my parents and grandmothers and sisters who helped me. And so to see the beauty of what um she has created from being a teen mother, it's like I want to encourage people, if you have a stigma about being a teen mother, like don't allow that to stop you, because all the women, it was so many women. I was like, my God, I've never been in a conference with this many women who had a baby at 16, a teen child, and for all of them to be doing such phenomenal work. And I was beating up myself, recently saying, and when I think about it, I've done some really great things, been experienced some great things, as a teen mother. And I had the opportunity, to heal for him and I to heal our relationship. Like the 6 month, like, we was going through stuff, but we really got a serious healing, before he transitioned. And I was able to hold him and just tell him, like, even though he couldn't talk to me, but he was blinking at me and he was just doing certain things. And it was like, I had prayed that he would come back to New York, and I was able to love on him and be. And so it's like, just to see the awesomeness of this woman and the awesomeness of what I've created in my life. It's like, don't let, what happened to you at that teen parent, place a stigma on you, because look at the greatness that, we have produced. And I've produced some awesome things about life, and so has she. And all the mothers that was there. I mean, it was so many mothers. And I was like, my God, I've never been in the presence of this many teen mothers who's doing such awesome work. And I'm complete.
Thank you, Teresa, and condolences to you. Well, I share that reality as well of having our children precede us into back to the spirit world. So I thank you for sharing that, and blessings to your son as he's in the spirit world. What's his name?
Name is Willard Jameson Scott.
Willard Jameson.
Jameson Scott. Yes, sir.
Can everybody say that, please? Willard
Jameson Scott.
Willard Jameson Scott.
Yeah. So this has been a blessing for me. You have come to the call, come to this woo session, maybe not knowing exactly what it was for or what we're going to do, but you came, and you are the village that made this, that held the space for this to occur. Having many of her children on, um, interesting enough, um, having her oldest one, here, and others as well, and them sharing their birthday wishes and giving you an inside look of who this woman is to them as their mother. It's a few comments from me, as her life partner, husband, and it is this blended family, right? It's the village that we have to recreate, the very thing that had to be destroyed for our captivity and our enslavement. But our work is to build family, build blended families, build village, build community again. I leave with the word Ubuntu, right? And we've been told that it usually is translated into I am because we are, therefore I am. But another Bantu speaking person said, no, that's not really the better translation. So I use the translation, a person becomes a person through other people. And that's what I'm saying, Ubuntu, that spirit, and using the word Sankofa, that we are you're going back and fetching what we've lost, and we are sharing our love with each other, sharing our beauty with each other. I mean, we love to be together and do the wonderful things that we do. So for you to give me the opportunity to celebrate, honor, Lord, my wife is the gift that you've given me. So when we do love showers, I don't want it to come to me. I want it to go to her. So when we do the love showers, you can put her picture up, and we can just send her the love. But that's what this is for. It's really for her. So and to the administrators of this Woo session, thank you, because they was doing stuff like 5 minutes to 7, like me and my late self. But they graciously, with no attitude, just lovingly, and just said, no, let's open the way, and even having the video that we saw, for those of you who were able to see the video, they just graciously just made it happen. And that kind of attitude is so well appreciated when you're trying to do something and you need other people. I needed them to do what they did to make this what it was. So with that, I'll turn it back over to the administrators for this event. Thank you.
All right. Thank you, Babajay. And so I'm going to put this up one more time for us to see Dr. Fatima's beautiful face, and turn it over to you about her special offer. Today's info sessions about her group from 12 p.m. Eastern and 7 p.m. Eastern. So how can they join?
Yes, as some of you may know and others may be hearing it, she has created an app. And when you do create something like this, it has to get tested before it gets fully, released. So that's called a beta trial, and that she is in, and she's inviting you to an information session today at 12 and at 7. And she's going to continually have those sessions. But if you have your phone and you can press that QR code, it will get there. And if for some reason it doesn't work, you can email her at info@thetgroup.org, and she can send you out the proper ones, because there actually is two QR codes, one for Android phones and one for the other phone.
If you got the iPhone,
So,
you need to download Test Flight first, and then it'll allow you to download the app.
Excellent. Yes. Excellent. Thank you, Taj, for that clarification. Next slide.
And this is how we can get in contact with her.
Eight 844-949-8726. She has Facebook, Instagram, and the website www.thetgroup.org. And the next slide, please. If you want to be in touch with me, 646-662-0217. And there's a number of emails. That one happens to be my work with the Cobra Health Commission at Gmail. If you send me your email and want to be sent the registration for our series Year to Heal, I will certainly respond and send you that Zoom link so that you can be on for that. It's looking at the 5 areas of harm: minimum, nationhood and peoplehood is 1, education is 2, poverty and wealth is 3, criminal justice is 4, and health is 5. We're saying these are the 5 basic minimum areas in which we've been harmed by our kidnap, by our transfer, and by our oppression and slavery. And we're saying that we demand reparations, but the first reparations is internal reparations that we have to do for ourselves. So it's very important to understand how reparations is very much a part of our healing as a person, as a couple, as a family, as a community, as a people. Next slide, please. So love offerings, I understand, is being a vehicle being provided for that through Zelle or QuickPay. You see the email there, and also Cash App, and the code is 14663 OM, which is a 4 of stability, the carding number. So you're invited, and I'll turn it back over to our administrators for the
Thank you so
remaining
much,
slides.
Babajay. Beautiful. Thank you so much for the contact information, how we can stay in touch. And Tiffany is going to drop in the chat. There are 3 QR codes. There's one for the landing page, one for Androids, and one for Apple users, the iOS system. So we'll drop all 3 of those in there so you can all join the beta group today and give Dr. Fatima some feedback. And that's a great birthday gift too, to get all this feedback and nourishment to make this app even better. And what she has her vision for it as well. So we want to continue to have spaces like this and where we could do celebrations of life and not only talk about different topics, but also celebrate and love upon one another. So Babajay, I'm glad that you were able to use this moment to celebrate Dr. Fatima's life and bring her children, family on, and extended family through the Wu community, because she's touched many of our lives as well. And again, thank you to um, um, Athenia, who released the space so that she can grieve and be with her family and take this time as well. So we want to pay respect to Mama Isabel, who transitioned and made way for this. She was a conduit for this space to celebrate both of their lives, one who has transitioned and one who is still here. So thank you so much for that. And we do that by having our Zoom space. We do that by texting everyone to join us in the morning. And we do that through your automated love offerings. And that's exactly what it is, an offering of love for us to sustain ourselves and be here Sundays through Thursdays. So thank you. And again, these are the automated links that you can click on in order to have it taken out of your account on a monthly basis, where you are constantly giving to the Woo space and to Woo Nation, so we can have the resources that we need to have this space that's for us and by us. And so up next, we have tomorrow, our 30-minute session is September 24th with Zaida Diata, and that's soothing and settling practices for clear and creative thinking. So, she's all about the nervous system and how we are all impacted by our lifestyles and how our nervous systems impact the way we show up and how we live our lives and how we think and how we operate throughout the day. So she's going to give us some techniques around that. And then we're going to have Bob Gore join us, The Joy of My Fourth Quarter, where he's going to reflect over the last 10 years of his career and give us some tips and share some of the highlights and even some of the challenges that he's gone through as a business owner and the CEO of his company. So join us for those last 2 sessions of the week. And we want to welcome all the newbies. We had, what, 6 out of 8 kids join us today, Baba? That ain't bad, right? 6 out of 8, not bad. And we thank you all for your voices and sharing the beautiful life of your mother. And we ask that you come back. You know, this is not just a one and done. You're more than welcome to join us for the rest of the week moving forward. And also for the sessions that Babajay, he's going to be back on October 2nd, and that your mom hosts and facilitates. So come and see them do their things. They're amazing facilitators, and we love them in this space. Bring your friends and family as well. So I'll share the link. Tiffany will share the link in the chat, but this is the schedule to join us again. So like I said before, we're here Sundays through Thursdays. Sundays, Tuesdays, and Thursdays, we're here for an hour and a half. So that's 7 a.m. to 8:30 a.m. Eastern time. I hear she has a daughter in Africa, but you can always tune in. I think it's nighttime over there at this time. And then we have Mondays and Wednesdays, which are 30-minute sessions from 7 a.m. to 7:30 a.m. Eastern. And you can also catch us streaming live on Facebook. And if you want to get text message reminders, you can text all caps Woo Nation to 74121 to get those morning reminders to join us on the line in the morning. All right. And we want to thank you and ask that you stay in touch so you can always catch the lineup for the following week by going to wake up, bit.ly/wake up movement. And then we have our Facebook, which is a private page and a public group. So there's 2 separate entities on Facebook. So make sure that you join both so you can get the replays. And then we have our Instagram and our YouTube as well. You can join us on YouTube to catch those replays, and we're also archiving the last 5 years of programming. So we're building that library up for you all to look back on. And then we have info.wakeupseries@gmail.com if you have any questions, comments, concerns. If you want to facilitate, if you want to refer a facilitator, you can use that email for that as well. And so like Babajay said, we're going to use this love shower opportunity for Dr. Fatima and give her the loving on today. Happy birthday again.
You gonna put our picture up?
Thank you, 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 thank you. Thank you.
Chantel, you
Happy
gonna put Papa's
birthday
picture
to
up?
Have a
my
good
Happy
day.
mother,
birthday.
Fatima, Dr.
How are you,
Fatima.
in
Thank
love?
you,
Happy
thank
And your
you.
birthday. Happy
My
Earth
baby
Day.
congratulations.
Happy
on the
Spirit.
elevator
Appreciate
tonight.
that.
Blessings,
Honestly,
blessings,
Happy
blessings to you.
birthday. Yeah,
Blessings
looking
yeah.
forward to that
Beautiful.
to
time.
another
Blessings on
Thank
your
you,
super.
honey.
birthday
May
and
you
every
have
Blessings
day
as you
all the
make
love.
another
of your
effort.
year.
Love
Hopefully,
you.
you're
Love you
wealthy
all,
and
family.
wise.
Bless you with
Hopefully,
health,
wealthy and
strength,
wise.
Love you
With
all.
joy
prosperity.
and
Do what you
love and with
started
May your
many,
keep
many
may
on
your
more.
app
advancing.
be
Keep
a
on advancing,
major
advancing,
success
advancing.
in our
That's all
community
you
That
and all
Fatima
around.
dance for sure.
We
We
send you
love
all the
you. We
love and
love you.
blessings that we
We
have to
love you.
muster.
like
Thank you for all you are. And
God bless you. God bless you. God bless you.
great job.
With
Love you.
love, everyone. Have a blessed